Welcome back to the Chiefin podcast, folks. You may notice we're in a different location. Well, you should also notice you're an idiot because we're not in a different location. We're in the same location, but Daddy had to get rid of the wallpaper because Daddy was building against code.
Yeah, apparently it's not allowed to put wallpaper of obscene drawings on a rental property.
Yeah, we're renting this place. So, I mean, not even apparently. It was known from the jump. For the record, I didn't know Daniel was going to write pee-pee poo-poo and shitting's free before, like...
No, farting's free, but being shitty is going to cost you.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Something about Moby Dick.
No, I don't think it was Moby Dick. Did you throw it all away?
Yeah.
You son of a bitch! Did you at least take a picture?
No.
Dude!
I thought we had so many recordings. It's all there.
It's so hard to read it, though.
Well,
this is all your fault.
It's gone. Now we have a blank canvas behind us. Because I have people going to move in here, which sucks. We are renting here for the next 6 months, and someone's taking or is purchasing the house now, and then they basically take ownership of our contract, which is like, it's so much complex fucking shit to think of. But any Hoosier, that's why there's a different background now. Right before recording, I looked at Daniel, and a little part of me died because of what's on his sweatshirt.
A little part of me died when you told me the news. You were like, oh, I'll tell you when you get here. I thought it was going to be like, oh, we had to take it down because we need to show the property owner.
That's exactly what we did.
But I thought it was going to take it down because the property owner wanted you to maybe possibly buy the place.
Us too?
Yeah. And
no, I don't want to buy this place.
I don't know. Okay. I thought it was a good news. I didn't know I was going to start this off with like a downer.
Yeah. Well, we're not moving yet.
Yeah, but it's like, that's pretty soon.
Yeah, but also like I could be moving 2 blocks away.
You're already 0.2 miles away.
I'm not.
You are a skateboard
forever.
a distance.
It's gonna be farther. I'll tell you what, it's gonna be farther.
I know it's gonna be farther. I don't like that.
It's like no difference.
It's a huge difference.
We were like hung out every day. We live like 3 miles apart.
Yeah, but I'm going 0.2 miles. I could have beers and stuff and then just walk home. If you live 2 miles away, that's a longer walk.
Yeah, but you could do it.
I don't want to do it. What sucks? Okay, so we went to Tahoe last weekend. What, last weekend?
2 weekends ago.
2 weekends ago.
Oh, that was
and
so much fun.
Probably one of my favorite trips that I've been on in a long time. And we shared a bed.
I forget what we were celebrating. I don't even care at this point what we were celebrating.
Who fucking cares, man? It was a great time. But so we're sharing a bed, and you know, like the whole, what was it, 4 days or so?
Yeah. 3 nights.
And then we drove up there together and drove back down together. And then I think like 2 or 3 days later, I had a dream that we were still in Tahoe and something happened. And I woke up and I was like, Bryce, how... Oh, and it was like defeating. I was like, that sucks. And then Bryce sends me a text the day after the trip and he goes, God, nothing better than being able to fart in your own bed.
A house is a bachelor party for our buddy Josh. A house full of 10 to 12 dudes just drinking, eating the best chicken sandwiches money can buy.
That was a good chicken sandwich.
Our bowels were a mess.
Every single food or every single meal that I had, I was like, this is not going to sit well. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to have some weird farts and some weird shits. And I did. But so did everybody else. It's okay if you have like 1 or 2 people.
And
but
whoever put the bathroom right next to the kitchen is bad layout.
Genius. Absolutely.
Hey, you know what we'll put within 10 square feet of all of each other? A bathroom, an indoor jacuzzi, and a kitchen. That
indoor jacuzzi, I don't even know why I went in that. It's a total soup kitchen of just like bacteria.
It wasn't even like, it didn't even feel hot or anything.
It was lukewarm. If anything, the bacteria and like viruses that lived in there were like, thank you. Oh, just God. Right where we want it.
Yeah, I felt like more work than pleasure.
Yeah, I mean, it was okay, but like, definitely not worth it. I shouldn't have gone in there.
What I was going to say before this is I saw your sweatshirt. I saw the back of it first. I was like, oh, take a jump or whatever. The front of it says skydived.
Yeah, I know.
Is that the right way of saying that?
Dude, I would assume so because it's on a fucking sweatshirt. And
well, you dove like, is the past tense.
No, I know.
You sky dove.
That doesn't sound right either, though. Like, that sounds weird. Sky dove. I skydove yesterday. I skydived yesterday. That sounds right.
They're both wrong. Both can't be a word.
Well, They could be.
No,
but
there can't be past tense.
Yeah. Sky. Okay, what I jumped out of a plane with a parachute. How about
Yeah,
that?
there you go.
That's too much to put on a fucking sweatshirt.
I went skydiving yesterday.
That makes sense. But if you have it on a sweatshirt that says, sorry,
don't put it on a sweatshirt. How many are printed?
Before? There were a lot, dude.
Oh my God.
Did I tell you that?
It just bothered me seeing that. It's like
technically-
nice, professional, like font and everything looks sick, and it says skydive. It kills me.
I technically stole this sweatshirt. They said I get a $20 credit, but the sweatshirt was $50, but I wasn't thinking about it. Because she said, oh yeah, you can get anything on that wall.
Just walk out with the sweatshirt?
Well, she said anything on that wall. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. And it didn't register until later that I grabbed it, and I was already outside, and Kyle and I both grabbed the same thing, standing outside with our sweatshirts. And then I remember her saying, oh, it was a $20 credit. And I'm like, well, hang on. This said 50. Oh shit. We just stole this. And then I was like, let's go put this in the car.
Because she said it's on the wall. You can get it.
That's what I thought. But then I'm like, I'm not going to walk back in and be like, hey, you said $20. Like, that was kind of on you.
Josh will know this. While working at Kohl's, if a customer found something under signage that stated the discount, you had to honor the discount.
Yeah, you have to. But I have to honor what she said, right?
Yeah.
So
you win.
Legally, she actually owes me money.
Maybe it's a whole racket just to find people that steal the sweatshirts with the wrong verbiage. It's like, oh, that's a thief.
Uh-huh.
No one would check the verbiage.
No one would buy that. But someone would
sweatshirt.
steal it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we talked about the movie Masterminds yesterday, or you mentioned it. You're like, it got a 30%. No, it's only rental, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to rent something that's 30% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Was it 30?
That's what you said.
I guess. I said this looks like a 20-30% Rotten Tomatoes comedy
Probably.
I would love.
I'd say lower, but the Rotten Tomatoes, the tomato meter isn't what you think it is. It's not like.
I thought it's critic scores.
It's not an average score. No, what it is there are, let's say 1,000 critics, right? And each one either says, yes, it's watchable, or no, it's not watchable. So like, yes, you should watch it, or no, you shouldn't watch it. So then out of those people that say yes or no, then it says, okay, 35% of the people that are critics here say yes, you should watch it. So that's a 35% score. It's not like when we rate movies, we're like, oh, it was like a 45%.
So only 6 out of 100 people think Christmas with the Cranks is watchable? Yeah. That's insane. That makes no sense.
I wanted to share that with you
that makes me more angry, dude. I wish it wasn't that way.
I love that.
That's
so
insane.
Yeah, it's great.
So all these bullshit ones are like 90%. There was a really bad one that was high.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. Claymation dumbass ones. Claymation is a stupid art.
Claymation. Okay, so look, I will admit, I don't like the fact that just because it's claymation, people are like, oh yeah, super good, great movie, loved it. Yeah. Because of the work that went into it. The work that went into it.
Just because you're doing something that takes people more time, you don't get credit. Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Which there are times where I'm like, that's really creative. But at the same time, that shouldn't take precedence over the movie itself. The plot has to be good. The characters have to be lovable. There has to be some sort of development, and then, a climax, or the
climax.
Yeah, it's a climax, and then
you perv.
Where they learn something, and then the lesson is made, and then they move on with their lives. That has to happen in the movies. If that doesn't happen in the movies, if you don't like the characters, just because it's claymation doesn't mean it should be good. I'm sorry. That doesn't make any sense.
Forgot to what are you doing next Friday? I was gonna ask you and I almost forgot.
Next Friday?
Yeah.
I don't know. Dude, I woke up today, thought it was Monday, so I don't even know.
You wanna go to the Bad Friend show with me, Parker, and Sam?
Yeah.
Cool. It's in Riverside at like 7.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do that. What's the date?
Next Friday.
Well, what's the date?
I don't know. 7 days from tomorrow. So the 9th?
The 9th. Okay, let's see. It's June. Oh, yeah. I am open until Josh's wedding.
All right, cool.
Sweet.
That'll be fun. I have some random topics in my phone. Actually, I have a random thing that I'd like to address. You've been really into grounding yourself lately, right? Or you've been thinking about it? I just
thought about it, and then I thought it would be a good idea to go to the beach and play beach volleyball, and that would help me sleep.
I have a neighbor who's either taking that to an extreme or he's a serial killer. Down the block, about 15 houses, There's this guy who has a front lawn that's nothing special. It's better than my crappy one, but it's not very well kept. There's like different grass patches everywhere. Some older Indian dude, and he walks out there. Every time I'm walking Indio and Beckham, we go down there and then we hit the cul-de-sac and come back. Every time we go down, he is always pacing his front lawn, like staring at the lawn too. He's not like pacing it, looking at the sky or anything else. He's staring at the lawn, walking on it, and then like he sees us walk by, we say hello, but it's every time. It's the strangest.
Is he barefoot?
Sometimes, and sometimes he's in sandals.
If he's not barefoot, then he's not grounding.
Yeah. So he's just
he doesn't understand grounding.
It's extreme. I need to stop walking this way because I'm just one day he's gonna snap. I've never seen this.
No. That's
the weirdest
like,
thing.
That's like the weird kid at school. Be nice to that kid because then he's gonna come home or come to school one day and be like, "You were nice to me. I won't kill you."
Yeah, but it's different. Like or just in the real world, just stay away.
No, I see. In the real world, try to make friends with those people because then they won't kill you.
No, because then they could irrationally snap.
Well, then don't give them a reason to irrationally snap.
Yeah. Don't even be by him. That's the reason. It's just, it's so strange. And if we're ever like on a walk out here, I'll show you because he's probably out there. I don't understand what's going on. There's some screw loose. He's got to be like in his mid 50s. He just stares at the grass and walks around in circles. If I was his neighbors, I'd be like so concerned.
Maybe he's trying to like fertilize it or like maybe he just threw out seeds.
Never has any seeds. Unless every time I walk by, he just threw seeds, which would be like 10 times now.
Right? So that could be the case. That could be the case.
Nothing's growing though.
The grass.
It's not working, whatever he's doing. It's just so strange. I've never seen anything like it.
It's not a good lawn. It's like patchy and stuff.
Yeah. Like one of the lawns where it's like different types of grass growing too.
Maybe he's trying out, he's like, which one do I like the best? And he's trying to analyze it.
He's been trying for a while. This has been months.
Maybe he's trying to think, should I get turf? Should I get...
Are you in with this Indian guy? Or are you defending him, man?
All I'm saying is...
No, it's not normal.
Me and him split the house.
Yeah.
We're trying to get that commission.
Well, I'd be mad if I were you.
So recently I just watched, and this is like a totally different tangent, but I understand having kids because of this experience.
Okay, let's hear it, Daniel.
I love Back to the Future. You know I love Back to the Future. Mm-hmm. Aurora has never seen Back to the Future. So I was like, hey, do you want to watch this? First off, I texted her. She never responded. I'm like, cool.
Nice.
Way to fucking stiff me, dude. Then I find out that she had her phone taken away, so I don't feel as bad. And then I picked it from school one day, and I was like, hey, have you seen Back to the Future? And she was like, I think I might have. And I was like, okay, well, let's watch it anyway. So we're watching it, and she's like getting into it. Like, she's like totally stoked about it. And then, you know how like at the end of the first one, there's like a kind of a teaser for the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately after it turns out, she goes, can we watch the second one? And I was like, yeah, we can watch the second one. Let's put it on right now. Put the second one on. We're watching it. It's like 9:30 when it ends. And she has school the next morning. She's like, can we watch the third one? And I was like, I so badly want to say yes, but I can't. And she's like, okay, tomorrow, pick me up from school early. And I was like, yes. I loved the fact that she was like so excited about like just seeing something that I love that she's showing interest in on her own volition. Like, yeah, I showed it to her, but like she was like, can we watch it? Like, it wasn't like, hey, do you want to watch this? Oh yeah, sounds good. It was like, boom, dude. And then I'm like, okay, which one was your favorite? And she's, telling me like what she liked, what she didn't like. We're laughing about certain scenes in there. There's also, you need to find this clip somewhere, but there's a blooper that's in the movie that I didn't know about. It's in the third one. One of the kids has to go to the bathroom really bad. And he's trying to tell the director that he has to go to the bathroom. So he does this. And this is like, they're like showing Doc, and he goes like this. And points down at his dick.
It's so funny.
And then they kept it in there because no one noticed it until like way later. And they're like, oh, well, it's already out. We can't do anything about it now.
So now you're adopting.
I'm not adopting. I mean,
you heard it here first. Daniel's going to adopt.
No. But I do love having a niece that I can share things with that I enjoy and seeing her enjoy it as well. So now I get the idea of having a kid.
I feel that too now because like I took Beckham to the zoo and I just I love the idea of wanting or like I'm really into showing him stuff. Like I wouldn't myself be like I don't want to go to the zoo.
Oh, dude, the zoo
Also,
is so
the
much
zoo's
fun.
for kids. I'm going to the zoo with a kid. It's all kid.
It's
all
so
kids.
much fun though.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I want to show him the experiences just to see like the joy that he has.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like I would never be like on a random Sunday like, oh, I'd be like I want to do other things than the fucking zoo. I've been to the zoo. I don't need to do the zoo again.
But the zoo can be really fun.
It's the same thing every time.
Not every time, no. There's different times. There's different animals. Sometimes the animals react differently. One time, we went to the animal safari park down in San Diego.
Oh, that's like a world renowned one. I haven't been there.
Dude, it is badass. It's like Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Like you go in there and you're
I
like
want to go there.
you're on like a safari cart.
That's different. I'm talking the Irvine Zoo.
Okay, well, I'm telling you, this was a cool experience, but also like the Irvine Zoo, that's super fun.
It's fine.
Even the San Diego Zoo, not the San Diego Safari Park, but the zoo. We used to go actually.
Yeah, the San Diego Zoo is what I'm talking about. That's like a renowned one.
When we went to there's the zoo and then there's a safari park. They're different, but we also went to the Santa Ana one down by Santiago Canyon College. Mm-hmm. We had like a weird 3-hour break between our classes.
I think that's the Irvine one.
Oh, that's a good. I like that one. That's a fun one. I mean, it's small. It's not like hey, let's go there, and then we have something else.
Three
planned.
animals you want to see.
Yeah, but then you have something else planned throughout the day. Mm-hmm. With the safari park and the San Diego Zoo, that's like a full day thing. You come back home, you're pooped for the rest of the day. But you need to go to that safari park.
Yeah.
Maybe wait till Beckham's a little bit older so he can appreciate it more. We got to see a cheetah running at full speed. Like they had like a rope with like a little toy on the end of it, and they like fish line in it, cool. And the cheetah's just like fucking. I've never seen a cheetah when they're going at their full speed. Their legs aren't even on the ground. Like they're completely in the air for like a second. That's
I've seen
a cool
India
experience.
do that. Pretty majestic. I've seen him chase rabbits. He's really into chasing the rabbits now, and he gets really close.
Yeah, he's like Lenny from A Bison Man.
He's a French
Hey,
cheetah.
Bryce, can I tend the rabbits?
No way. India's for sure Lenny and Kevin. Mitch.
Oh, Kevin Malone?
Mitch. Who's the other guy in Of Mice and Men?
Oh, I don't know his name. George.
George. No, George is the fucked up one.
Lenny's the... George?
George.
Can I tend the rabbits?
Okay, yeah.
Lenny's the messed up one.
Yeah. India's George. Just an evil mastermind.
Oh, he's not Lenny?
No. He's smarter than you would think.
Really?
He doesn't have the dumb dog genes. Like, he does dumb shit that I don't like, but he's not stupid.
I would say Chloe is George.
Oh, I realized what I should do now. I thought about this. I didn't write it down, but I'm glad I remembered. When he acts up, I'm just going to tell people he's a rescue.
Okay. I mean, it's...
Completely diffuses the situation every time.
It does, but I'm never going to grow that back.
What? Oh my god. But yeah, anytime he's an asshole and I'm just like over, I'm so sorry. He's a rescue.
Yeah, I guess that would make sense.
Makes everyone be like, oh, okay.
It would make sense.
So what do you get rescued from? He's a French Bulldog rescue? Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
you don't see a lot of them, I know.
He had a rough life. It was, he's got it nicer now, but yeah, he's very food aggressive.
Yeah. Guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. We're glad to be back. Hope you're glad to see us back. We'll see you next week. Enjoy your weekend. We're going to go see Bobby Lee this weekend. Next weekend.
Next weekend.
Should be a ton of fun. He's for sure going to fart into the mic. He's said that about all of his shows so far. So that's what you can look forward to.
Wait, do we have softball next weekend?
No, it's Thursdays. No, I think the first week is Josh's wedding. So Josh, you're Risalto. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
We cherish you more than a brand new softball league full of people we don't know. So you should be happy.
I'm also missing playoffs for my volleyball team, which we are now 5-0.
Wow. His co-ed volleyball team.
Dude, I didn't know I would love volleyball.
Josh, that's how much we love you.
Just know that. I'm gonna miss
Daniel's 4-team volleyball league.
I'm gonna miss the only playoffs where we're probably gonna win. For you. You're welcome.
Oh my God. Keep it Chiefin.
Keep it Chiefin.